Kia ora, good evening. I'm Brook, Ruscoe. She's Courtney, Tairi, and tonight on The Crowd Goes Wild, we head to where I wanted to be today, the New Zealand Golf Open. McOnie learns all about my favourite, the mana wave. The Mystics gave under their mystical predictions. And who is this year's O-Picky Carmelian?
All that plus Paul Cole, Super Rugby, and the Black Caps. But first,
the big juicy news story at the top of the show.
Leading your show tonight, the Break Show goes on. The Breakers have won their final play-in game of Sydney against the Kings and will move on to play the Hawks on Monday. Come on! But heading into the game against the defending NBL champions, they were heavy underdogs, and here's how the Aussie commentators rated their chances.
Who wins this one and why?
I'm going to go with the Sydney Kings. They're the home team. I said earlier today, I anticipate a double-digit victory to the Kings.
You better not say that too loudly with the Breakers are right behind us.
Yeah, I think Parker Jackson Cartwright heard them, and he might have also seen this graphic where that Aussie commentator had PJ sitting outside his top 5 players in the league, and PJC's response.
That's like whispering sweet nothings to Parker Jackson Cartwright. Right foot. Bumped. Scores!
And going
Your
right
kick.
again.
45.
5 seconds to go. Shoots the 3.
Goodness! Parker Jackson Cartwright!
Buckets. He went off for 34 points and let everyone know, including that guy who was talking smack in the pre-game and on IG. And the Sally had us thinking maybe PJC is a bowling fan.
Are you kidding me? That's right. Who do you think you are? I am.
Go off, Kane. Whoops, hold on. No, that's who we just beat. I mean, go off, Breaker.
Anything else?
Win. It's playoffs. Win.
Well, congratulations on it. Go and enjoy it with the team.
Derek.
These games are so tough to predict. And I think Tasmania...
Please keep bigging us out. Please keep counting us out. I am begging you. That was... I got a text last night from Courtney like, hey, what just happened?
what happened? I didn't think they were going to come back. Mantis, he got fouled out, right? PJC.
Couldn't make a shot at the start of the game, but PJC, Himothy is what we need to be calling that man. He was incredible last night. It's been a bit of a roller coaster if you watch it with the Breakers. They've had this crazy stat where over the year they've only managed to have their full squad able to play for 8 minutes. Like their whole season, they've only had their players fully fit and healthy for 8 minutes of the season.
So many injuries, but then Parker Jackson Cartwright, he really stood up, I think, the last few games, hasn't he?
Well, I think that's the thing. Like he's a player who's the guy, and we've had players like Anthony Lamb who got injured, and he was incredible all year. But he's just had to step up, and he's been huge. He has been the one that has kind of he's been driving the car. And he's been driving it very, very well. He's got us to another one. We're playing the Illawarra Hawks on Monday. For those who don't know, their assistant coach at the start of the year became the coach, and he is the dad of Jason Tatum, who is...
And he signed on for another year for next year, so...
I think he signed on for 3 years. So they are very good, though. The Hawks, they are very, very good. That game is Monday night.
9:30 p.m.
Tyler Harvey, go easy on us. He loves playing the Breakers, so Tyler Harvey, go. And the Tommy farewell story, it continues. So hopefully they win that, and then they'll be back at Spark.
Oh, man.
Fingers crossed. Go the Breakers, though. Continue. I'm done. Sorry, I'm very happy.
Go the Breakers. But for now, you know what? Let's look at the golf. It's a New Zealand Open teed off this afternoon. Golf pun. And it's a perler. So bird watchers, get ready because...
I mean, I think it's going to be like this all week, so we should see lots of birdies.
In the Pro AM, it was highs and lows. Like for Andy Lee, it went high.
Okay, so now this is Andy Lee.
All right. Did you capture that one? Wow. I've got to go and apologise to one of the owners over there. Seems like an expensive roof as well.
Some forgot they were on telly.
Flem, meanwhile, this for Eagle at 13. The short par 4 down the hill.
Can't do that.
Just drag it on back, Flem. Why not? You're going to give yourself that one. The skipper playing by his own rules.
And it was highs and lows for the pros too.
Done with this room. Turned out all right. What was I whinging there?
But Ben Campbell came back with this putt.
Very solid round. Wouldn't he like to finish this one off with a 3?
The closing eagle. The first of all plays.
Okay, let's cross to the deep south, the deep, dirty south, actually, where Laura McGoldrick has been with a Aussie who's been battling the heat at Millbrook all day.
Thanks, team. Very lucky to be down here in beautiful Millbrook. I have got the New Zealand Open ambassador, Lord Ian Botham, alongside me. And Beefy, look, a good day out. The weather was beautiful. The crowds were here. How'd you go?
The golf was awful, but everything else was nice. It was beautiful scenery. The sun was shining, and I think John Hart really wants the ambassadors to make it to Sunday, not in this tournament. Sorry, Saturday at wherever we play the new tournament. But no, look, it's been a beautiful day. Course is in great nick. We just didn't play very well today.
And that happens sometimes. And if it makes you feel any better, if I could just flip codes for a second, the Aussies played terrible cricket against the Kiwis at the Basin. We've got them 9 down for 200 and something, and things are looking up for the Black Caps.
Yeah, it might be enough though.
Okay, I don't need that. That's not what I was looking for, Beefy. I was looking for. It's great. We love seeing the Aussies in all sorts of trouble. But you've had a busy schedule. You've been all round. You've been working over in Australia over the summer of cricket. Is this relaxing, or does this bring a few nerves? I mean, it's not your first rodeo down here.
No. I love playing here. Nerves, I'm not quite sure what those things are about. But no, some days you play well as an amateur, and some days it just doesn't happen. Today it hardly happened, but you never know. Tomorrow's another day. We could go out and play the Coronet and who knows, shoot the lights out.
Well, I mean, you didn't hit Andy Lee, another ambassador in this tournament. He hit 2 houses in 1 hole here.
I hit a car.
Well, there's that. You could also do that.
But I'm not owning up to that if anyone's got a dent.
No, and this, not many people watch this, so that'll be absolutely fine. So in terms of rest and recovery for tomorrow, what does that look like for you this evening?
I'm going to ICARTS to see my great friend Andrew Cox and the family, and we're going to have dinner over there, and I think a few of the guys are coming from here. So I would say preparation will be as normal.
Yeah, it sounds like my kind of preparation. Lord Ian Botham, thank you so much for your time. We'll see you for the second round.
Cheers, Laura. Bye, love.
Thank you, Laura. Ooh. Hey, sorry, I said he was Aussie. Englishman,
Yeah,
sorry.
it didn't sound
Sorry about that, boss.
no.
There's where I want to be, getting out there and just seeing a few couple go, oh, just incredible. Looking forward to see how that wraps up. But the Blues are kicking off Super Rugby and the Super Round in Melbourne tomorrow night against the Highlanders, and there can only be one winner.
So McOnie caught up with a couple of standout performers before they hit the road. Roll tape.
It's early days in Super Rugby, but Zahn Sullivan is already riding a wave. The Mana wave.
Okay, I need to talk to you about the Mana wave. Where's this thing come from?
Oh, I just saw it on TikTok. Road worker, every truck goes past, bang, changes it up, got the big wind up, bang. Yeah, I just got it from that. I thought it was pretty cool, you know, something new.
Look at this fella. Beautiful technique from the brother backhand. How you like that one?
Yes, the Mana wave is rolling around Aotearoa, and thanks to Sheree Kaka, it's also gone global. But here's the thing, Sullivan Mana wave twice against the Fijian Drua, but what if he scores against the Landers tomorrow night?
I've got to change it up if I score another one this week.
So what are you going to do?
Wind it up, eh? Score it, wind it up, bang, give it a little melly shake.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
I reckon, yeah. And don't forget Sullivan's flowing mane has inspired a nickname in alternative commentary circles.
I got called the National Bank Horse the other week.
To Zahn Sullivan, the National Bank Horse, the big flowing mane.
I mean, you can see why.
It's you, eh?
It might have been me. But it's straight down to the National Bank Horse.
Meanwhile, German flanker Anton Segner has the opposite haircut, and he swears by it.
Highly recommended. Efficient, us Germans, and aerodynamic. Obviously, not too much fast twitch muscle running through this body, so I need all the aerodynamics I can get.
Segner's been in great pre-season form, but got pinged a couple of times by Ben O'Keefe. Anton was told that Ben O'Keefe loves a good jackler.
Got to the first breakdown, thought I got unlucky. I was like, okay. Got to the second breakdown, got pinged again. I was like, man, something's going wrong. Yeah, as a rugby player, you have to adapt to the ref, and the ref is always right, isn't he?
Well, we're always learning. Like me with German.
Doppelganger, that's actually a German word.
Yeah.
There you go, that's one.
Ah yes, a doppelganger. Schadenfreude we use.
Schadenfreude, yeah.
Schadenfreude.
Yeah, Schadenfreude, which is the sense of humour that you have, seeing other people, this sounds brutal, but seeing other people suffer.
Fig.
Oh, I remember a guy who loved Schadenfreude.
That's it. Well done.
He's not very talented.
Stitched up.
The paddle's out there. Quick, go and get the paddle. Here he goes. Whoa.
James McOnie, crowd goes wild.
Watch out for the tsunami.
Not the tsunami. Can you do the mana wave?
We can all do the mana wave.
Could you teach us?
Well, there's a few. You know, they didn't give you the little breakdown. You have the one that's up, so you got the.
Oh.
All right, you chuck it up.
Nice.
All right. One that's just right here, right in the middle.
Oh.
Right in the middle. And then you just want to do the subtle one every now and then, just. Right?
That's meaty.
What they haven't done though is hit them with a double.
Oh, no.
All right, get the double mana wave out there. You got too much mana. Get that out there. Hey, those Blues though, I am worried as a Hurricanes fan.
You should be.
About how they are moving at the moment. They're moving under the radar. Vern Cotter, from what I've heard, is an old school coach that the boys absolutely love. They look good in round one. It's just how they're going under the radar at the moment is a bit worrying for me right now.
But also this weekend in Super Rugby, no Rico Ioane or Finlay Christie due to load management. I mean, that's quite common, but in the second round of the season?
They haven't played in so long.
Yeah.
Like, it was a long time since the World Cup.
Does that mean they're likely to win if they're not going to play these guys?
Yeah, they got a squad, man. They got about 15 All Blacks in there, so they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Hey, after the break, Taylor catches up with them all. You'll see what I mean when we get to it. Anna gets her fortune told by the Mystics. And it's flat whites all around for Super Rugby boys in Melbourne.
The crowd goes wild.
Despite a thrilling fourth game, Paul Cole went down 3-1 in the finals this afternoon at the Windy City Open, which isn't Wellington despite the name.
He's squeezed there. Ali Farag has squeezed out another win. His hunting ground in Chicago.
Back to some rugby now. The Super Rugby Opiki Showdown ignites this weekend. It is back. And are you curious which Opiki team will dominate the battlefield?
Well, we've got you covered with an Opiki Pokedex with each team's strengths and star players ready to evolve into champions.
Love that.
KV. She got footwork and she got power and she got speed.
Vahakolo with the left foot step, she's just sliced through.
One, I would back Shakira Baker. She's just physical, awesome ball carrier, but also awesome on defence.
I want to say Arihiana, but I think Crystal Murray would be funnier.
Crystal Murray, her first carry of the game.
Martha Montale. She's just so strong and powerful. She's just one of those players, it's like, if you don't get your technique right, she's already run past you. Say Laura Bayfield. She was up and coming in FPC last year, and yeah, I think she's going to go awesome this year.
One that comes to mind is Merenia Paraone. She's played in our squad before and then took a break, but she was a hooker when she first started, and now she's a winger. So, yeah, she's quite exhilarating.
Hannah King plays first five, young player coming through and exciting.
I think Jelly, she got the speed. She looks like she's not even trying, and that's why she's so deceptive. And so I think Jelly, you got to watch out for her.
We played the Hurricanes power in the weekend. So I'd say physical.
Physical, free and exhilarating.
Unexpected. I feel like they got something up their sleeve.
Blues, I'd say again, physical.
On top, like continuity. They play really well with each other.
Connected.
Skilled.
Awesome, amazing, powerful. Yes.
Matatu, I would say fit.
Clinical.
Calculated.
Hands. Yep, that's a word.
Never stop.
Chiefs, like well drilled.
Flair.
Fast.
The power.
Like expensive.
Annoying. Just a little bit.
Fitzgerald low and hard and over.
Chucking another mana wave there for you. I love that. I was also talking to Taylor who did the story, and she was saying that one of the questions that she asked all the teams was, what's the player that you lose the most sleep against? And it was KV, Caitlin Vahakolo. That was the #1 name. Apparently her crossover from league to Super Rugby and playing from the Black Ferns to whatever team she really wants to go and play for, she can pretty much do it. She has just been incredible, and you see it week in, week out. So I expect another big year from her. She was amazing amazing in her first year last
She
year.
always brings it. Great energy too. It all kicks off this weekend down in Hamilton, then in Invercargill. 6 weeks, 4 teams. Make sure you tune in.
100%. Let's keep the rugby rolling because we've heard from the Blues already. Let's get them out of the way. But who else is going to be sucking back flat whites and doing graffiti tours down Melbourne's laneways during Super Round? Killer Cam Roigard is getting the start this week against the Reds, and you can tell he's excited.
Yeah, pretty exciting. Being able to have get back into that starting role is pretty exciting. You know, got some great players inside and outside me, which is pretty exciting as well. So look forward to it.
I'm excited for that. And to celebrate Geordie bringing up 100 games for my Canes, do you think they'll do a cake or something for him? I wonder if the Chiefs coach Clayton McMillan, knows he's running the category.
That's a decision made for people well above my station.
Fair enough, mate. Good luck against the Brumbies and good luck to the young buck Taha Kimara, who gets to start at 10 for the Crusaders after Reves Rehana got a shoulder mamai.
Taha now becomes very important and a great opportunity for that young man. And then behind them, David Havili's back, which is a great security blanket.
Yeah, watch him flourish. And the Highlanders welcome back their security blanket. Big Gruder, Ethan de Groot. Big question about their form against the New Zealand teams. Not so welcome.
It's been a wee while since a win against Kiwi sides. Does that kind of hang over you a little bit?
Not at all. No, it hasn't been mentioned at all.
It's not a monkey at all?
No.
Leave the boys alone. Leave the boys alone. Up the lads. The Landers.
Who, sorry?
Who put that in there? The Land. I see what you're trying to do. Canes, I love how we performed first week. Incredible. Peter Laka at the back, I think he's going to be great. Dupes is in there. TJ coming back. I'm stoked with how that man in the middle is going to look this year. I think
he's excited.
Huge for the Hurricanes as well. And Geordie, my man.
There's a lot of union in this show. I just need to remind everyone there is NRL in Vegas this weekend, but we won't go into that. But imagine 4 rugby league teams in Vegas. Disaster.
Dude, I'm just taking this at the moment, but I heard that the Sea Eagles are part of their trip, and what they're not allowed to do is they're not allowed to be on Tinder.
Oh, well,
they're all banned from being on Tinder.
However, the Broncos do not have a curfew. Imagine
that's going to go well.
Oh.
That is going to go really, really well. Hey, put it in your calendars, whānau. Tomorrow we can officially say that the ANZ Premiership kicks off next month.
Yes, and I'm about as excited as a Swiftie at a Taylor concert, and we all know how great those fans are. Anyway, Anna caught up with the Mystics and didn't mention netball at all. So I'd like to know, when is Storm back, please?
Is this for the Mystics train? I'm really keen to get a reading. Oh, wow. Where am I?
Anna, you've come to the right place. Now let's read your palm. Oh, geez, let's put some hand sanitizer on that. Hygiene? Oh, yeah, you definitely need a manicure.
I really do. She's good.
I think there's a love connection. It's a very strong love connection. It is true. I am married. I see good things coming for you.
Hi everyone, and welcome to today's tarot card reading. So under my crystal ball, we have some cards. Oh, mental breakdowns are coming. You'll be fine, you'll be prepared. So you've got some upcoming rent, mortgage.
It's true.
And then, this is a good one. This might be your year this year.
It's not just my year, it's our year.
Up the wires.
I would like you to close your eyes because I'm going to read your horoscope and I need you to just be within. Aries are made to understand people, but people are not made to understand Aries.
I've never felt so understood.
There is much growth to be had from within you over the next few months, and you could sometimes feel kicked from inside, but this is nothing to fear. And lastly, up the wires.
Yeah, up the wires. And the Mystics for that matter. Anna Wilcox, crowd goes wild.
Up the wires.
Up the wires.
I've never done a reading. You done a reading?
I have, actually.
How'd it go?
Oh, look, well.
No?
No, I feel like I'm still single, and so she probably got that wrong.
Oh, you son of a gun. Hey, I know you know a lot about everything that is coming up with the netball. Like you said, like we said, tomorrow means it's a month away or just over a month away. The awards is next week
on Sky, so make sure you tune in. We will be giving the Dame Lois Muir, so the player from last year, also the ANZ player from last year. We had the Netball New Zealand Hall of Fame induction on the weekend. We saw Laura Langman get inducted.
Too. Well deserved.
You know, there's still a lot happening in the netball world.
Okay, I'm going to put it on you right now. MVP, Most Improved, and the winners for the upcoming season. Who have you got?
Upcoming, Grayson Wecky has to be in there. Cara Stife might be Most Improved, or she's my next Silver Fern, I think. And then what was the other one?
The Champs.
Oh, the Champ. Don't do that to me.
Come on.
I played for half the team, so I don't know where my loyalty is.
Still to come on the show. Forget about the outdoors with Jeff. It's outdoors with Tim and Tyson. And Porsche gets their 50.
The crowd goes wild.
Here's what happened at the Basin today.
New Zealand have their first.
We know that Mana Slabashay can be a compulsive puller as well.
Seen some action over the years. Yes, and taken.
Oh, yes! What a ripper from Henry.
There it is. High on the bat, and it's a big wicket. See one of the crowd favourites, Wagner, on the field.
Just wonder if he's holding back a bit of tears there, Macca.
This weekend, the Sevens circuit takes place in LA, baby, where the Blackfern Sevens are looking at going back-to-back. And what a way to celebrate Wonder Woodman-Whitcliffe on her 50th tournament.
I think I mentioned it to our young girls, and then I was like, oh yeah, so my 50th is in LA, and they're like, your 50th? You're not turning 50. I was like, no, you stupid, I'm getting my 50th tournament.
Yeah, she's been in many, if any, so which one's your fave, Porsche?
Biggest one that stands out is always Com Games. I think the last time we played in Australia, we got absolutely pumped by Aussie, and then came back and beat them in Australia like that with such an amazing game that was just into the overtime and all of that. That one definitely stands out for me.
Ours is whenever she provides a smashed 'em, sis. So what's the secret?
Yeah, I'm strong and I'm powerful and I have a bit of speed. Probably not as much as I used to, but bit of speed. Just not as fast as I used to. So my ideal now is to either go over or through people. So.
Oh no, we got to go through it.
She'll join Sarah Hiddeny and Tyler King in the Half Century Club, which is no easy feat.
It's not just another tournament. It's the fact that you've been in the environment, you've been able to stay at the top of your game for a really long time. So I'm hoping we get a bit of a celebration.
And who said the try-scoring machine isn't speedy anymore? We love you, Porsche.
Yes, you are a legend, sis. Light heavyweight UFC scrap dog Tyson Pedro has been raising up over the past 6 months with dominating wins.
And he's back all the way from the area to the bright lights of Las Vegas this weekend for UFC Fight Night against undefeated Brazilian Vitor Petrino.
Timmy caught up with also over his low-fire internet while doing the lawns.
Not the outdoors.
Oh, I'm just out here bloody doing the lawns, brother.
Glad you could make time for me.
Oh, it's time! King Pedro is back in the cage and he's going all in on these pocket 1s and 2s in Vegas, baby.
I feel like I've been to Vegas too many times.
Someone needs to burn this place to the ground.
Is it like a different vibe not being on, like a pay-per-view with the numbers to a fight night, like on Sunday?
I don't care, brother. We're going to go in there. I don't really concentrate on the crowd anymore. It's just me and the other guy inside the octagon, so that's all that I care about.
The bro that you're fighting, he fought the Pleasure Man as well, but he didn't finish the Pleasure Man like you finished the Pleasure Man.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then he finished Modestos, who, didn't finish me, but it's. I think it's a very good matchup at this point in his and my career. I've fought very high caliber people in the light heavyweight division, so not saying that he hasn't fought them, but he hasn't. I've been in the game a little bit. Like, I know he's a young, hot hype train coming around, so I'll be happy to take that 0 off him.
Dude, derailing that hype train and catching bodies is what Tyson Pedro has built his career off, as well as those post-knockout celebrations.
All right, are we going to evolve that a little bit? Is that the signature from now on? Once you knock
what? Two dragons.
Yeah, because I bought my sword, bro. Nah. I bought my sword right here.
Oh, yeah, bro. I wish I could walk out with a sword. Careful with that. You're going to chop your head off.
Available for landscaping, it's Improvised Crowd Goes Wild.
I think he's got this one. He's been training at City Kickboxing. I think he's got it from Penrith to Las Vegas. Las Vegas this weekend.
Oh my gosh.
It's going to go off.
It's going to be pumping this weekend.
All the NRL teams, plus fight night.
What a
Crazy.
weekend to go there. Yeah, good luck to him. He has been absolutely incredible over this last little while. Heard that Izzy could have been up for 300 as well. But I want to know what happened with that one, Dana.
Duplessis. I think Duplessis said no.
It was a Dupes on the other side.
I think.
Oh, there you go. Hey, everybody. It's going to be a massive week of sport.
Massive weekend.
Weekend of sport. Opicky is back. Breakers are up on Monday. Super Rugby's happening. The fight's happening. Black Caps are on. You name it. It is happening. Deuces.